What's up? This is Gilbert Arenas rocking with the 3-Point Conversion Radio. Y'all tune in. Holla at your boy.
Hey, Coach, I know not the result that you wanted, but did you see the fight that you wanted to see and the intensity that you wanted to see from your team here tonight?
Yeah, I thought we played with energy. I thought we played with urgency. Their big three seemed like everything they threw up went in. And, they do a good job of executing, spacing the floor. When they see double teams, they get the ball out and, they make plays. And it seemed like every time we would get close, they would, stop that momentum with a made bucket.
Yeah, in that fourth quarter, you guys cut it down to, I think it was 3 or 4 points at one point. I guess defensively, what did you want to see differently those last like 6-7 minutes, I guess?
Some of those balls not go in, but I mean, it's just really tough when you got DeRozan on one wing and you're trying to get the ball out of his hands and the ball is rotated to Levine on the other side, so it's like really pick your poison. Both of those guys are very capable of scoring with single coverage. We wanted to mix in some double teams, and they did a good job of getting the ball out of the rotation and knocking down shots. Vucevic knocked down some big shots in the second half. We just didn't get enough stops.
Yeah, it did seem like a shootout. I know you said you wanted to see that leadership, especially from your veterans. Cam Reddish was one of those guys that was red hot tonight. What did you see from him?
Yeah, well, I thought, both he and Trey got into a pretty good rhythm. We were able to, run some sets. I thought Trey did a good job of finding the perimeter. Both Bogey and Cam was on the receiving end of some of those kickouts. I like the fact that we were aggressive and we got into the penalty early. I thought early in that game, we started to settle for some quick jump shots, and that led to some transition baskets, and it really bailed them out. So we talked about being more aggressive, attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line. I thought we did that in the second half.
When you guys got the second negative test for Trey, just how much of a boost did that give the team before the game in the locker room? It was only like an hour and a half before.
Of course, you're excited to get your guy back, and we were sitting here waiting, and as I said to you, everything is up until the start of the game. The last minute, guys are able to get a negative result and play, and then they are taken out of the locker room because of positive. So it's really just a strange time, but it was good to get him back. I was concerned about his win, his conditioning, but he said he'd been running on the treadmill the entire time, and his conditioning looked pretty good.
On Zoom, we have a question from Christo Saltas.
Hello, Coach. Hope you're doing well. Despite the outcome, how different was the pace of the game with Trey on the floor for you guys?
How different was the pace?
Yes.
I like the pace. I like the tempo. We needed to get more stops to, try to get out and run before their defense was set. But with, some new guys out on the floor, I thought we did a pretty good job of executing, getting shots that we wanted, getting the ball in the hands of the guys. We wanted to have the ball. Trey, Cam, Bogey really did a nice job of, getting themselves free, executing, and knocking down some shots. So, we just needed to, stop their momentum. I thought it was a couple possessions in there where they scored 3-4 straight times in a row, and we just could not, stop the momentum and, change the momentum of the game.
Some of those guys that you were talking about, I mean, Shawnee Brown had 9 rebounds, I think. I know the emphasis that you always put on rebounding, but what did you see out of him, especially in that starting 5?
Yeah, we wanted to trying to find out who to start at the 4 position, and he had really more experience, and so we started him at the 4. We felt that he could defend and rebound and really kind of play off of our guys. Thought he did a nice job. I thought Malcolm came in the second half and did a real nice, solid job for us. So, those guys not playing with us before came in and contributed some good minutes.
We also have a question from Chris Vivamore on Zoom.
Yes, sir. Just kind of wonder if when you get Trae Young back that late, can you explain to me a little bit about how you used him playing the entire first and third quarters? What was the thought
Yeah,
process?
I talked to Trey before the game, and I really talked to him early today, and we talked about the possibility that he may be able to return, and then I had to talk with our trainers and Trey about his conditioning, because we really didn't know. We knew he couldn't get to a gym, but he had been running and lifting in his home on a treadmill to try to keep his cardio up. And, I talked to him about how I wanted to sub him during the game. And we didn't do that. I was going to get him early because I felt like he would be winded, but he was able to asked him midway through the first quarter how he felt. So he felt great. And so we kept him in. And it was tough to really take him off the floor, with our young backups and the rotation, our bench that we had, not familiar with our sets. All right.
Welcome back.
Appreciate it.
How does it feel to be back out there on the floor?
It feels great just to be playing basketball. Just been up in the house and just chilling. It feels great to be playing basketball again. So that's all I'm appreciative of.
Yeah, what was that like for you to be sitting at home and watching your team play for those 3 games that you weren't able to?
It was tough. It was tough just being at home, not doing anything, watching, and just trying to wish I was out there to help my team, especially Christmas and the games before that. So I was just pulling for my team, happy they got a win in Philly, and I was wanting to get a win tonight, but we just fell a little short.
For you personally, I mean, you played the entire first and third quarter after not playing a game for like a week and a half. How did you stay in shape? Because Nate said you guys talked and you said your lungs were feeling good. How did you kind of stay in shape when you were at home?
I have a treadmill at my house that I was running on during games and off days and guys when they weren't playing. So I was trying to stay in shape with those guys while they were playing and running. So wasn't able to touch a ball in 9 days. So I didn't get to touch the ball until like an hour and a half before the game. But besides that, I mean, I was able to really stay in shape and really just get my condition. I was kind of tired, but I felt pretty good out there.
For a game like this, you walk into a locker room and you look around and most of your teammates aren't there, right? They're in health and safety protocols. I guess for you as a leader of this team, like how do you take charge of that and bring that out in the court? Because even though you lost, the chemistry still looked pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, we just got to find a way to win. We're out there, we're playing hard. Guys are playing hard and playing their butts off. Even the new guys playing hard on defense. But it's just you got to find a little bit more just to help us win. And I mean, we're just got to find a way to win while guys are out, and just find a way. Like I don't know how else to put it, but find a way.
Cam Reddish started in the last 4 games, and it really seems like he's found his rhythm. He made threes tonight. What have you seen from him? I guess watching him when you were home, and then also tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's been aggressive. He's got to be aggressive with guys out, and we need him to be aggressive. And when he's playing like he's played tonight, I mean, it's great for us. I mean, they hit some tough shots, some very tough shots over Cam. He played hard on both ends, playing 40 minutes. It's a lot of minutes, having to guard the best players and then also try to score for us. So it's a lot that it's on his plate, but a lot of guys are out, and we all just got to bring a little bit more to the table.
Yeah, for tonight, you take an L, but you guys cut it to 4. I mean, in that fourth quarter, and you really had that energy and momentum. I guess, what do you take away from this that I want to bring onto the road trip that you liked that you guys did?
I mean, I think we played hard. I think we got to, I mean, obviously we playing in 2 days, so we got a little bit more film on them that we can hopefully maybe attack maybe the 3 all-stars a little bit better and maybe make it a little bit tougher on them. But I mean, they all 3 shot very efficient. They played really well. And I mean, even Vooch having 17 rebounds, 24 points, they all played well tonight. And you got to tip your hat whenever they're making tough shots the way they did. And but yeah, we got to see them in 2 days, so it'll be fun.
Switching to Zoom, we have a question from Chris Vivlamore.
Hey, Trae, I'm just kind of wondering, were you asymptomatic while you were gone? And did that make it more difficult for you to not be able to be out there when you
Yeah,
think
no,
yourself
I was
okay?
asymptomatic the whole time. Maybe the first day I was kind of sleepy, very tired, but I mean, I was asymptomatic the whole time. I mean, I was around my family and stuff like a couple days before everybody that I was around all tested negative, and so for me it was kind of definitely shocking, and I mean, it's just something I had to really suffer and just go through for 9 days straight.
And that made it more difficult for you, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, especially when you're not feeling bad. I mean,
Right.
when you're not feeling bad and you're not people around you aren't getting it, it's all confusing to you. So I just want to play.
Thank you.
Next up, we have a question from Terrell Thomas.
How you doing, Trey? Good to see you back out there. I got a question about, we saw on Christmas, we saw a new ad with State Farm. We saw you out on a new commercial, and I also know you had plans for your sneakers on Christmas. Do you have any plans to launch those later or debut those later?
Possibly, for sure. I'm definitely gonna wear those shoes once while I'm playing. So yeah, they'll make the court, but I'm gonna pick and choose what game.
Thank you.
Final question goes to Christos Saltos.
Hey, Trey, welcome back, first of all. How do you feel about your shape right now?
Feel great, man. Feel great. Calves kind of tired a little bit. Ain't ran in this kind of pace and this kind of condition, and nothing can get you in shape besides playing basketball the way you need to be. So just playing, the more I'm gonna play, the more in shape I'm gonna continue to get in, and that's why I really wanted to get back tonight. Regardless, I mean, I didn't know I was gonna play until an hour and a half before the game. So for me, I wanted to come out here and just try to help my team win and try to just give them a little boost. And didn't happen the way I wanted it to, but I'm glad I'm able to play basketball again, and hopefully we can get it the next game.
And what did you see on the pace of your team? What did you like about that?
I liked how fast we played. I think we all made the right decisions, and we played fast, scoring 118 points. It's a lot of points, and we just got to get more stops. 130 is a lot of points, so we got to figure out a way to get more stops. I think we scored enough to win the game. We just got to get more stops to close it out.
Awesome. Thank you, Trey.
Was there for a majority of the game. Like, how difficult is that, knowing that you're missing so many guys, you have so many new guys, but you're still able to, figure it out and put up 118 points?
It's definitely tough. But I think we did a good job of just talking out there, directing the new guys around, and just trying to make it work. Obviously, it's a crazy world we're living in right now, but I think we did a decent job of communicating.
What was that like, before the game, 90 minutes before, when you hear that Trae Young can come back and he's out of protocol? How much of a boost, I guess, did you feel in the locker room with all the guys?
I ain't even here. I was kind of just hanging out, and he walked in. So I'm like, oh, we got Trae tonight. That's exciting. So it's definitely good to have him back. Knowing she's trying to get that rhythm and stuff back. Had a hell of a game. But it's good to have him back.
You get to go back up against Chicago now in 2 days. I guess, what do you look at this game and what you guys were able to do? They were, making shots that some of them, wasn't even a defensive breakdown or anything. They were just making hard shots. Like, I guess, what do you take from this game as a team and bring now into the game one of the 6-game road trip?
Just continue to play defense, contest those shots. We got to understand that they're phenomenal players, and they have been for a long time. So just continue to make it tough for those guys. And that's really all you can do, make it tough.
I want to ask one more question about Shawnee Brown. I mean, he started with you guys in starting 5. He had 9 rebounds. What do you see from a guy like that when he's being so aggressive at the 4?
Being that energy, bringing that energy in, and we needed it. Getting all those rebounds. Obviously, we missed JC tonight, so I think he did a good job of helping us with that energy.
Question on Zoom from Chris Vivamore.
Yes, sir. Just kind of wondering, 8 3-pointers, what was working for you there? Or open looks or?
Yeah, open looks. My teammates were finding me, so I was just able to knock them down.
Awesome. Thanks, Cam.